Hello everybody, welcome to Marlegno. As all you know, we are manufacturer of prefab wooden structures and buildings. Our company, that can count on 70 resources, is very dynamic, always evolving and expanding. To do so, our technical area counts on a team of 25 highly skilled professional engineers and architects, using state-of-the-art 3D BIM software and CAD/CAM platform to translate architectural projects into detailed design, ready for production. Let's visit now our production department, the vital core of our business, where raw laminating wooden bars are processed and transformed into finishing elements ready to be assembled on site.
This is a view of Marlegno's production lines. As you know, our facilities are made of a series of production stations for the machining and manual assembly, interconnected by handling operations. The first machining process takes place in one of two cutting centers, Oikos on the right side and Speedcut on the left. The former, installed in August, is now operative, and it is used for the larger gluman beams, requiring complex processes. The latter is employed for smaller and less articulated processes. Both machines share the same cutting preliminary operations. The raw bars are ordered, customized for each order, and the operator, according to the bill of material, manually enters the data of the relevant bill of material into the software to read the incoming label number and modify the warehouse stock accordingly. Here you are the Oikos machine. It can process beams up to 16 meters long, 125 centimeters wide and 28 centimeters thick. The machine, based on the 6-axis movement, is equipped with different tools, such as saw, mills, and drills with different diameter bits, and one marker. The tools are automatically changed by the mechanical arm in the machine, which selects them according to the type of machining. A 3D CAD project generates a BTL file, complete with all the machining data to complete the cutting process. In the first phase, the beam slides along the roller conveyors, and the suitable tools work on the four sides from any angle. The video displays all the processes performed in the machine: cutting, milling and drilling, and finally the markings on the beams that are useful to facilitate the subsequent assembly phases. Currently, maintenance operations are performed on the basis of the cutting program or as needed. The Speedcut can process beams up to 13.6 meters long, 40 centimeters wide and 24 centimeters thick. The interconnection between the machine and the CAD designs take place by means of a BVN file. As for Oikos, also the Speedcut is equipped with different tools. The main difference between the two machines, beside the management of different beam dimensions, is that the Speedcut cannot work simultaneously on the four sides of the beam and can tilt the tools in one direction only. In fact, this machine is used to speed up the beam facing and marking operations, which would otherwise take longer in more sophisticated machines, as Oikos. Usually, the simple maintenance operations are performed by one of our operators, while the more complex operations concerning the tools are carried out by an external supplier with a maintenance contract. After the cutting process, beams are numbered and stored on pallets depending on the final use. Beams for raw structures are brought to the impregnator machine and stored before delivery. Beams that need a particular process undergo a finishing process, for instance, the assembly of structural steel plates. before entering in the impregnator station. Beams perform wall structure are stored in the warehouse and then brought to the Weinmann station. Here you are the multifunctional bridge. The processes in this station are many. Framework is assembled on bench 1. In the future, this process will take place in the soon-to-be-ready performing station. The screws are used to tighten and square the frame. Wooden panels are manually placed on the framework. Cutting, nailing and milling of the panels are carried out by Weinmann machine. The framework is overturned by butterfly tables. Back on the bench 2, the internal side of the framework is filled with insulating material. The external side is covered by wooden panels. The panels are processed in the same way as described before. Walls are ready for further finishing operation, such as the installation of the insulating coat and the insertion of windows insulating monoblock. As for other machines, the simple maintenance and calibration operations are internally carried out, while repairs on tools are performed by external specialized operators. Once the finishing operations on the walls are completed, they are ready to be transported to the construction site. Truck loading operations are designed so that the walls are loaded inversely to the installation order, saving assembly time on site. The careful design, attention to detail, and the use of highly specialized machines allow a quick and streamlined construction of the structures. These are some of our latest completed creations.